said, I'll tell you all the story about the joker and the thief, sir. That was all about the joker and the thief.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the San Francisco 49ers.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you're with us. That's the veteran Justin Tucker, ready to get this one started. Off we go from Santa Clara. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Going to throw right away. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. Big strides. Look at him go. And he will score. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Falcons. That his second TD catch of the season. And Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, starting the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive.
Like my nigga missed the boot. No toe.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Get set.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
3rd down. Purdy. This one broken. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll go with 30. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. Open space inside the 10. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
We're going to go play action with no chance at all. He'll go down.
Hey, on my mama, that was the slowest play action in the world, gang. The slowest.
And that's his first sack of the year.
Read that again. Read that again.
Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12.
Let's go. 19, 18. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Let's go.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And
he will drive his way into the end zone. Michael Penix. Touchdown Atlanta. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
His kick is good. Makes the score. Falcons 13. 49ers nothing. Bradley Kenyon set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Hayden Ellis in on that stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up?
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Third and long. Here's Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
And it's fourth down, so here comes Riley Dixon to punt. Mike Hughes on the return for the Falcons. Taken at about the 14. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
At their own 30-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
London brought in motion. On second down, here's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be third down. Pitts is the man in motion. Now Penix on third and long. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown Atlanta. Now, for the point after.
Extra point.
His kick is good. And the Falcons are able to extend their first quarter lead.
49ers nothing. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Get set! Get set! Buddy T! Watch out!
Throwing on first down is Purdy. That's into the hands of the fullback. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Get set, get set.
On third down, it's Purdy. He'll complete that to his fullback. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Falcons with the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down.
You're not.
They're indeed going for this. It's Purdy. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness...
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. James Pierce. He gets in to record his second sack of this first half.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds, but the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket. When the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
18, what's up?
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Third and long.
Get set, get set.
From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They're going. Here's Purdy. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
Quickly to the outside and complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route, But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties.
Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
And he'll take it on in. Drake London, touchdown Falcons. His first touchdown of the new campaign. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The PAT, up and good. And the Falcons able to add on. It is now 27-0.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nigga, you fucking suck. Boy, you should have never...
On 1st and 10, Purdy. Flush to his right. Going up top. That's hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside.
Yeah, that's not going to cut it in a minute and 50 seconds, but boy, you can finish this whole game, though. We can run the whole game, and I'll give you a chance to come back, but that ain't going to cut it, right? That ain't going to cut it.
49er, first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Yellow.
1st and 10 for Purdy. That is hauled in at the 5. And he is out of bounds. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. That is caught, and he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
Third and goal.
Yellow. Up.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy.
This offense just can't buy a third down conversion.
We straps it weak, nigga.
They're not going to have a lot of explosive plays. That's just not a formula for success. The ability to sustain drives, maintain possession, that's a critical factor.
And this is on. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, 49ers.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he's got it at the 1. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Pinion set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This taken at the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Get set, get set. Buddy T, watch out.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time, and it'll be 2nd down.
offset. 18! 22 headline!
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. That is a big gain for the 49ers. And even 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Yeah. Clears out. Yo, man. Ran the money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got. Bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Big be hate, no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish bad most want it. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a baker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, trying to give me some more. On op pack, this ain't. I'm talking down on glitz, I like he ain't the goat. If you don't agree, ask the streets and yeah. This 5 air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Yeah. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the glow. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got. Bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Big be hate, no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish bad most want it.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that.